There's a baby in my daddy's tummy.
I gave birth to both my daughters. Trolls have said that I should have my children taken away from me. I'll get a lot of, oh, those poor kids. Them saying that my kids are gonna grow up confused, that I'm depriving them of having a mother.
So how did your dad explain to you that he is transgender?
You really want pancakes? I don't have any pancakes mix. I have waffles. You want waffles? My name is Caden Coleman. I'm a father of 2. My daughters are Azalea, who's 10, and Journey, who is 3, almost 4. Take 2 out.
These are cold.
Yes.
Who is that behind you?
Is daddy.
That's Daddy.
I was a baby in my daddy's tummy. I was kicking in it.
You were kicking?
Yeah. He didn't want me to kick it in his tummy.
I found out I was pregnant with Azalea in September of 2013 when I was 5.5 months pregnant. I was shocked. I was taken aback. I was unprepared, but I was also really excited. I found out I was pregnant with Journey in January of 2020, and I was about 7 weeks pregnant at that point. And then can you put 2 more in there for sister?
Well, Azalea, who's a better cook, you or your dad?
Dad? Yes. I can't cook.
My pregnancy with Azalea was insane. I went from not knowing I was pregnant at all to finding out I was pregnant and then being like super pregnant, but I was thrown into trying to like figure out pregnancy. My pregnancy journeys were similar in the sense that they were both surprises, and also in the aspect that I had to navigate medical spaces and deal with a lot of like transphobia within maternal spaces. I'm gonna show y'all my shoe collection and my closet, basically. And apparently my child. I love fashion and different styles of clothes. My personal style is very emotional. And what I mean by that is my style changes based on how I'm feeling.
When did you know you were trans?
I think I was around 19 when I knew that I was transgender. I found the verbiage for it in like 2006, 2007. Before I transitioned, I felt kind of out of alignment with myself.
Has your style evolved throughout your transition journey?
My style has absolutely evolved. I've gotten further in my transition and a lot more comfortable with myself. I find myself really being open to trying new like styles of clothes, like, you know, very risque things. I'm also very big into body positivity. I don't actually have anything from when I was pregnant. Honestly, during pregnancy, being that there aren't maternity clothes for trans men, I just wore my regular clothes bigger. Well, what are you painting? What are you drawing?
I'm painting a slug.
A slug?
Yeah.
What are you drawing, a flower? Azalea and Journey are characters. We have to face that the world kind of sucks, and especially for Black women, which they are. But they are outspoken, confident, intelligent beings that I am super proud of.
How would you describe your dad?
My dad is bald, but he has style. He knows how to do my hair.
Daddy.
He's fun.
What does transgender mean?
Like definition-wise,
Yeah, kind of like. How would you describe it?
I would describe it as a person changing themselves the way they want,
No, you
or
do it.
expressing how they feel.
So, how did your dad explain to you that he is transgender?
And I don't know how he did it. I can't remember, but he just started explaining it, and then he never stopped. He never did. He's gonna keep going.
Yeah, I've been telling her that I was trans without necessarily using the word trans, since she was able to understand words, which is probably why she doesn't remember like an exact moment. It was never like a sit down. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, that must be so confusing. But I'm also at the same time showing them pictures of myself when I was a kid. And I'd be like, Daddy used to be a girl like you. And as they get older, they start asking questions. Like Azalea started asking, why didn't you want to be a girl? And I'd be like, well, did you want to be a boy? Do you want to be a boy? And she'd be like, no. And I'd be like, in that same aspect, I didn't feel comfortable being a girl. And it's just like, oh, okay, I get it. Hey y'all, use this post and in the comments, I will be answering a few questions. All right, let's go. Okay, the question is, would you have more children via surrogate, adoption, or fostering? No, I will not be having any more kids via surrogate, adoption, fostering. No. Do your kids have someone they call mom? This is a question I get often. They don't have anybody that they call mom as in mother, but they definitely have motherly figures in their life. I decided to share my story on social media when I was pregnant with Azalea. I took like 5 more pregnancy tests because I just didn't believe it. And I was 5.5 months pregnant because I hadn't seen any representation of Black trans men who gave birth. I decided to do a weekly pregnancy struggle segment.
I'm literally attached to 1,000 different things right now.
It is mostly educational and a lot of storytelling, and I also educate via clapbacks, which people tend to love. I've experienced a ton of negativity since sharing my story. I've had someone tell me that they were literally going to call CPS on me. I'll get a lot of, oh, those poor kids. I feel so sorry for them. Them saying that my kids are going to grow up confused, that I'm depriving them of having a mother. Just yesterday, somebody said they hope that my plane crashes when I was getting on a flight. And I've also been told that I am an abomination, a demon. The list goes on and on. I get negative comments literally daily. I take everything with a grain of salt until it comes to my kids. I think me being trans, people just think that I'm automatically bad for my kids and that CPS will come and take them, which is false. I think there's a lack of education about being transgender because for so long, the entire LGBTQIA+ community had been suppressed. My online community, they have rallied behind me in ways that it still to this day shocks me how they've shown up for me. The message I would like to give to other transgender parents is that you're deserving. You're deserving of a family. I hope to teach my children that it's okay to be yourself in the face of adversity, and that the most important love that they will ever experience is their own. I just want my kids to be happy.